What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is all about green and grungy spring, which is right around the corner this Sunday. So I just wanted to do another overhead shot, just doing some swatches. I haven't done that on my channel in a couple of videos, so I thought it would be fun to show you just a grungy spring and green inspired color combo or palette that I've put together and I've been using off and on for like a really long time now. So if you want to see this look here, go check out my Instagram for the details here. I won't be doing a tutorial in this video. Let me know if that is something you want to see. I can definitely do it. It's an easy look, but I will have the details for it over on my Instagram. So happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for being here, and let's get into these glorious spring grungy swatches. So this first one is an old favorite. I've really been trying to purge my eyeshadows, especially the ones that I have multiples of. So pretty. So I think what I'll do is I'll put this off to the side and give me a nice clear view right here. It's just like a nice pinky color, but it still has some rose gold to it. And it's a very silky shadow. It's way too old. This is from the Gwen Stefani palette, and this one looks kind of boring. It's just like a vanilla color, but it has this pinky satin like shift to it that I really enjoy. I don't have any other shadows that like have that pink shift. I've been really into that lately. Anything that is kind of on the vanilla side with like a pink shift or even a red shift. And did I say what color that was? So that first one was Dainty, and then that one is it's called Blonde or Blondie. It's called Blonde from Urban Decay. This one is from ColourPop, and they kind of just snuck it on and off their website. You've seen it before in other palettes if you've watched my channel. This is called Watch Out, and they describe it as a metallic. And I believe it was like some kind of glitter formula. And as you can see, like next to those two, it definitely has some glitter. It's really pretty, like peachy. Great highlight color too. And the glitters aren't like bothersome to my eyes. Sometimes those chunky glitters give me problems these days. So this is one I'm just gonna quickly show it off, but it's one that I made out of a pressed pigment. If you want to go check out what it is exactly, you can go see over on my Instagram and check out my highlights. I like to play around making my own eyeshadows, but the formulas are never quite what you can get, obviously. But that one did turn out nice. I think it was a stroke of luck. And it was just like a nice jade pigment. And I don't have anything quite like that in my collection. So I always love rose golds and like mauvey pinks. I love kind of warm browns and yellowy colors. And then obviously I love my greens, so that's kind of what you're going to see a lot of, because whenever I don't really want to think about it, but I do still want to do something fun, it doesn't have to be like too practical. These are like my neutrals. This is from Chaos Makeup. They are so amazing. Like, I would rather invest in one of these than in an entire palette. This is Rebel Girl. Go check out my other YouTube video on them if you want to see more in-depth demos. Oh my gosh. And that's really fun, so you can kind of see it next to just a non-shifting. And this is just a really pretty color. This is called Sunburst. It's from the Aha Honey palette from ColourPop. It's one of my favorite yellows to just kind of smear all over the lid. It's got a little bit of blueness to it. and a lot of sparkle. I'm not reaching for warm colors as much as I was this time last year. This one is, I think, another from the Honey Buzzkill. Just a nice warm brown, just a little bit richer and more mustard than ColourPop's Paper Tiger, which I do also own. This is Dirty Martini from Makeup Geek, and it's like just the right green for me. It's not too blue, not too deep. It's a really nice olive, and I use it all the time. I just don't think I'm using it fast enough, and it's kind of like on its way out. It's just starting to like crumble out of the pan, and it didn't used to do that. It used to be pretty creamy, and it's still creamy. I don't know, maybe I'm just abusing it. Isn't that pretty? I love rose golds and greens together. Okay, this one I have a couple shades like this, and they all tend to be slightly chalky. Oh, he has no name. It's one of those kind of like antique gold but still green colors. It's a lot like Tea Garden, but without the extra shifty. Tea Garden from ColourPop, but without the extra shift. But it is nice for just a one and done look, and it pairs nicely with some of these other bright mattes. There's like a mid-tone green that I always like. Sometimes this is nice all over the lid, and it's also really nice paired with bright colors. You can do a fun pastel look. Showing up very light in my bright lights here. And it is a very like light color. I kind of have olivey skin, which is why a lot of these colors I lean towards and enjoy. And that one was from the Mint ColourPop palette. Yeah, Dement. Okay, here's another one that's probably too old to be hanging out in my collection, but it's hard to let go. It is just such a nice formula. It's a nice color. It just works well with everything for me, my opinion. And this is Punk, and it's also from Urban Decay, the Gwen Stefani palette. And it's like a nice red, but it's still purpley, and it's definitely brown. It's not too warm. Let's see here. Yeah, it does not swatch well, but I promise it still works nice. Although I probably should let it go and find a replacement. I'm sure there's one out there. Yeah. Doozy swatch. Let me make her look pretty, but we all know I shouldn't be keeping her. There, a couple of passes makes her look a little prettier, but hopefully on camera you can just see like, there's no glitter in it. That's from previous. It is completely matte, but it's like a deep chocolate. It's purple, but it's like red purple. It's really cool. Every time I think I found a dupe, I'm like, nope, not it, not it. So that's Punk from Urban Decay. Who knows? Maybe brands will start re-releasing stuff in singles. I feel like singles is where things are going to be at soon enough. Okay, this is another one. Snake Eyes. Oh my gosh, so good. It's just a gorgeous taupe. Cannot live without my taupe. Like, do you see how pretty like these are? Can even add a pink in there. Taupe and like this green. This will go with everything in here. Ooh, yes, please. So that's Snake Eyes next to Punk. Here's a new one, and it's an absolute favorite. Like, I just kind of let go of a lot of other greens because this is so good. This is Joker from Give Me Glow, and kind of new to them. I've done a couple orders, and oh my gosh, am I just blown away. Look at that. Really pretty. I love that. Olive green is probably like, olive green and bronze are just like my everyday colors these days. They're so pretty. And then when I'm trying to do something a little bit more interesting, or just, you know, want to change it up, because I do that all the time with my eye looks, here's like something that leans kind of rose gold but still more pinky, and it's called Heads or Tails. It's discontinued from ColourPop. You've seen this on my channel a lot if you've watched my other single eyeshadow video. Look at that. Here's one that doesn't have a whole lot of impact when you first put it on. It's Glass Bowl from ColourPop. And there's a lot more on the market like this. This is one of my favorite types of shifty shades, besides like a green to a red, which we'll do next. It's like this purple blue meets taupe. I don't know, it's really cool. That's where I found Give Me Glow, just playing around, and Chaos Makeup. So, and these are extremely affordable, these Give Me Glow. These are about the price of a whole palette. Again, I think it's worth it. Let's do Give Me Glow first. This is Gifts Galore. This is available in a single, and it was in their Christmas holiday palette. Obsessed. Obsessed. That is just like my favorite type of color, that like plum meets teal shift. Okay, are you guys ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. If you haven't seen this before, you're not ready. Oh my gosh. Chaos Makeup. This is Seaside. Hands down, like my favorite shadow. Oh my gosh. See that? It doesn't even do it justice. It's gorgeous on camera, but in person it's just like even more shifty. Okay, this is back on track. Okay, this is Soft Core. This was in the Ooh La La ColourPop palette. I have a lot of ColourPop. I know some people are a little bit sleepy with them. They just get overwhelmed, or they kind of sell the same thing over and over. I was able to get in on singles or take apart what I have, and I do find that, you know, they have a nice variety of colors for a reasonable price, very adorable packaging. Like, I'm happy with them. I don't feel the need to have everything, and I've deconstructed most of my palettes. We'll probably be doing, or already have a video on that as well. That's Softcore from Ooh La La. Their pink monochromatic palette. And I love, everybody says, oh, red and green are Christmas, but it's like, no, they're not to me. I love red and green together. Pink and green. Gorgeous. I could sit here all day and stare at these. I think I do more often than actually wear them. Okay, here's another one. You've seen it before, but it's definitely one I'm always on the looking for it, like which palette did I put in, so I keep it in this one. It's just a fun like highlight or inner corner highlight. Like, look at these two together even. Gorgeous. Get back in frame, lovelies. Get back in frame. Okay, this one is just like a neon yellowy highlighter green, and I love it. It's a bit chalky, but you know, neon pigments do that, and I find that it's not too finicky. Like, I don't have problems. I just need a little sticky base. That one was called Keep Scrolling. That was also from ColourPop, and I could not tell you if they still have it or not. I'm sorry. I used to be better at that, but again, I have not checked their site in a while. This is Mr. Sandman, another stunner from ColourPop. That's like that taupey color. It's kind of like this one, but like more sheer and more pink. Or like this one, but with like a base, a red base. Favorite, probably second to Seaside. This one is kind of a really random one. It's called AF, and it's from Makeup Revolution, and the palette was a Belle Jordan palette. She's a YouTuber. You guys should go check her out if you don't know who she is. She is a doll.
But anyways, I'm not a fan of the overall formula of the makeup company, but she did an amazing job with the color story. You can get her palette at Target. I think it was only $15, and honestly, there was a few stunners in there that I just depotted, but this one is probably worth it to me on my own. It's called AF. I think that was her husband's initials, which I thought was really cute, but it's like Be Perfect Bronze with glitter. And it's a very creamy, like, I was surprised. I don't know, I could see how people say Makeup Revolution is hit or miss. Okay, and last one is one I don't reach for that often. It's one of those where it's like, you need to, you should, so that's why it's kind of in here. I just wore it the other day and kind of did like golden bronze look. This one is called Night Show, and it's just like a yellow bronze. Even an antique bronze, if you will, because it's kind of mid-toned. It's not too light. There we go. I've almost fit those all in. Look at that. Fit them all in.
So what did you guys think of this color story and these eyeshadow swatches? Like I said, it's definitely an old go-to for me. I'm always coming back to these colors and this color scheme, but I thought it would be a fun time of year to share it with you all for like a spring inspired and definitely St. Patrick's Day green looks. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Go check me out over on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you there the rest of the week when I'm not posting here on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.